Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's that time of year again where we're going to start some seeds, and it's beautiful out today. We actually had ice storm at the beginning of April, and it's just gotten to a point where I can actually start sowing some seeds. The fun thing about today is I'm going to be planting a lot of herb seeds. I am planning on using it as my daughter's wedding favor for her wedding. I thought this is a real big blessing to have as something to give away for a wedding gift, as a thank you to people who do come, and I get to put in the effort of making the plant, and they will be blessed when they come to the wedding. So I think this is a really neat idea, but I'm also going to be planting some things for myself, but this is how I'm doing it this year, and as we go along I will show you the different seeds that I'm starting, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about seed starting. So I did go ahead and purchase a whole bunch of seed trays, and I'm going to fill them up and put them in a bigger seed tray, and of course put them on the warming mat with the grow lights on once they start to germinate, so I can actually put different seeds in each cell. And what I'm going to do is for each herb I'm going to be putting 4 or 5 seeds maybe per cell, and that will equal to 1 plant that will be given away. So we're going to go ahead and plant quite a few of these. So I will show you how I do it. So each one of these that I purchased came with 3 cell packs of 12. So my plan is to do about 180 herbs, and we'll see how we go. But I use the Pro Mix. It is an organic premium vegetable herb mix for containers. So this works out really well for all the seed startings that I'm doing. And then I actually went out and purchased all the bigger seed trays as well that would be given away. And it's all going to be in black because we are going to be putting a thank you note, actually a thank you magnet on each one with their name and stuff. So there's so much I planned to do because I've been to weddings and I get a candle, and I'm not going to use the candle. So I don't know about you, but I want to get something that's practical, and I figure an herb that is a perennial that will continue to grow seems like more of a gift to me. So I'm going to go ahead and fill all these seed trays, and nuts. And then I'll kind of I'm not going to pack them in too hard because you want it to kind of look like that. And that's as deep as you want to pack it. And then I'll put some soil on top of it once I got the herbs in it. I'm going to bring you back a bit. So this is what the Pro Mix looks like. I'm getting soil on my shoe. I'm just going to go into the bag. I'm trying to make sure I'm not putting any sticks and stuff in it. So as I'm putting it in, I am kind of moving the soil around to make sure that there isn't any sticks, because the sticks will actually prohibit the water from flowing through and the roots from growing. So we want to make sure we're going to have a good start with our seedlings. And there is sometimes some organic material in there that is like little tiny shavings and sticks, because it is organic, so it's all part of the soil. But let's see if I can. I'm going to semi-pack these down, and it looks like I'm pretty much done here. There we go. So this is what it looks like all filled up, and I will definitely make sure that there's a little bit of an indent for the soil to go on top. Seedlings. And for most of your herbs, I did some research because I planted herbs in the past. I didn't know really. I was just trying to do 1 seed per plant. That doesn't really work well with seedlings, which is why my oregano did so good in the garden, because there was multi seeds together and they just did so well. I'm going to show you my seed packets now. This is my seed container, and inside my seed container I have all the different. This is actually a picture holder and organizer, but each one I put different varieties of seeds in it. And so I've already pulled out all the herbs and what other things I want to plant into the garden, direct sowing. This is my herb container, and I'm hoping, I haven't even looked to make sure, but the ones that I'm actually going to grow, some chives. I'm not doing basil because they're not perennial. Parsley can be perennial, so we can do coriander is not. There's more chives. I am doing chives, sage, and I'm gonna do some thyme. Here's my thyme seeds, some more thyme, summer savory, and oregano and sage. I think those will be the ones that I do. Yeah, so those are the ones that we'll do. So I'm gonna show you how I'm starting it, and I am gonna label all of each tray. I'm gonna start out with the oregano. And the oregano seeds are very, very tiny seeds, so I'll show you how tiny they are. It's almost like powder, but that's okay because when you put them in each of the cells, the one thing that's grown really well perennially in my garden is the oregano, and I can tell you I use so much of it, and I am so thankful and so blessed to have it. So I'm hoping that this is a really good gift for other people. So here's my little container for the seeds, and they're like fine powder. It is insane, but I don't know how you choose how many to put in because they're so tiny. So I'm literally just going to put a little bit in each one, hoping for the best. They're so tiny that I'm hoping these germinate really well, and they will be on my seed mat, and this should actually work really well. So right now I've got 12 seedlings already started. Since oregano is such a fine herb, you really don't have to plant them that deep. So I'm literally just going to take some of this soil and just sprinkle it on top, just to kind of cover. We're not planning on burying it 2 inches deep or anything. It's going to be just lightly sowed, and the soil will just keep them in there. And there we go. We have 12 oregano plants started, and I will water these down, and I have a tray that I can bottle water them. Okay guys, I had to move this indoors, so let's go ahead and continue on with planting the seeds into the container. So these both oregano are already completed, so up next is going to be chives. I will be planting out 2 trays of each herb. Got some soil here. Sage. Gotta get more sage. More sage. Looks like we might have 2 to 3 each cell. I do want to make sure that they all germinate, so. Sage. Put one of these domes on. Oops. I'm gonna water these in a minute. There's one tray done. Alrighty, up to the next tray. We have parsley, thyme, and summer savory. Oof. Ooh, tiny. Okay. Like the other ones, put a few seeds into each one. Okay, put that over there. I already know that that's summer savory. Let's get some time into our garden. This one was smart. I covered it in a baggie with some of the thyme's in there. Thyme, savory, and let's do some parsley. Parsley. Now I'm going to spray mist these plants. There we are. All the herb seedlings started before 2025, and my daughter's wedding. Hey guys, I'm going to show you, but I did make some tags to know which ones they are, and I'm going to get rid of the package. And I'm going to show you the setup. Okay guys, this is my little couple shelf setup. I do have other plants up top, but right now I have a plant in the window. Just, you know, my Christmas plant from last year. It wasn't doing so hot. It's now growing all its leaves back because I didn't have it out by a window. Sorry, but this is where the plants are growing. So they are tagged, and there's the ones on the bottom shelf, and I do have the heat mats on, and they're nice and warm right now, so they should do quite well. So thank you for coming along with me. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what 2025 growing season is going to be like this year. I know it's going to be different, and I'll go into more detail as we go along, but thank you guys, and until next time, bye.